brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
In the son's life.
Archie Baldwin, Dad and I were teammates. Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time.
While I was watching you in there, you were speaking a little bit of Portuguese.
One of the opening scenes, he takes him out to eat a lot, and one of the restaurants is a Portuguese restaurant where I greet the waitress in Portuguese.
Como ellos.
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
Okay, we're ready.
To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, DA. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now, here is Gallinari. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Now, here's Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gallinari outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Holiday attacking. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Adams.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Dort misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The shot's good. Williamson's got 5.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Paul against ball. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
It's just so agile is Zion out there in those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gallinari on the wing. He's covered by Favors. They grabbed their own miss. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Bounce pass from Paul. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Paul.
What focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul with the ball. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort. Adams trying to free himself up.
Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Here's Ingram. And Paul pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Dort gets it to go.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And Adams now top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just such mobility from Zion moving from one side to another. His force is an issue.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. And both free throws good for Williamson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Noel passes to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Noel. Paul for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dort.
And their three-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Ball. Now off the inbound, and Paul gets it to go in.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Outside Holiday. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Out left to the wing. Here's Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Paul looking over the floor. Gallinari in the corner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, we should all take a holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Passes it to Dort. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win. Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Paul can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 8.
And Paul played in his 10th NBA All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that could have been health, and then obviously some of it was fit with other teams. But this Thunder offense has really played to Chris Paul's strengths and working through a ton of options, sometimes playing deep into the shot clock. Again, highly efficient and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
Oklahoma City shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, New Orleans, 8-point game. Jackson kicks to Ingram. Poked loose. And here's Gallinari. To the left wing. Ferguson for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ferguson. The Thunder with another miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Redick with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, he sort of glides around the court, then suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with Chris Paul. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shai continues to work that change of pace game.
And the first one drops. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Schroeder hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Takes a three. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
It's tipped. Here's Hart. Offensive rebound.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now Diallo. Pass to Schroeder. The tray. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Hart. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Muscala misses. The Pelicans shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Thunder trailing by 15. Now here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Ferguson. No good. Unable to end this run. Here's Melly. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Ferguson. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
We used to talk about driving Benz. I remember with Kenny and them. The sauce we didn't run, man, that was so fun. Now we on the road, bro. Balenciaga Polo. Rockin' short and global. See it like GoPro. They gon' get that no-go. They gon' go if I say so. They say we live in those, bro. And we never switched on the code. And now my baguette, they drown.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Nobody near Schroeder. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Diallo. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Schroeder. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 11 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ferguson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go. Goes back up. And Okafor with the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Thunder shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Now here's Noel, guarded closely. One-on-one fast break. The Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Diallo with it. Passes it to Ferguson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Here's Hart. Okafor inside. Noel on him. Tries yet again. Here's Redick. Here's Hayes. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there.
What a jam!
Wow!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's New Orleans, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Ferguson out there with Muscala. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Diallo in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Muscala. Here's Ferguson, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Hart.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
That one goes. Count it.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Ball no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Diallo. Offensive rebound. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Hart, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And Muscala has it in the corner. No good from outside.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Ball with the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Oklahoma City shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Schroeder passes to Ferguson. And here is Adams. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Paul's checked in for the Thunder. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. And here now the Thunder. Ferguson for 3. He can't get that one.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Ferguson for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Okafor's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Ball no good. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
The shot's good from Paul.
And for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view. And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, "Now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up." Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
The shot's good from Paul.
Timeout.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
To the paint. Here's Dort. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And that one's good by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thunder shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Dort. Off target with his three. Dort's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Holiday with the three. They get it again. Here's Favors. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A fluid athlete who plays assertive on the glass. Favors plays a key role in his team's rebounding efforts.
The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's it.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Shai comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ingram. Tries again. And Favors finishes it off. Favors has got 9.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Inside. And Dort gets it to go.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
The Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Paul, and it's blocked. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Start it.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time.
First off from the block, stand out. Kevin Durant, dance on the camera. I know that was Joe when I leave the house. Reach out, shot on the bed. He catch him out of yank. I hop on his. If I said it, I said it again. Nobody, cut nobody. Where I'm from is we live up to. Even if we won't make it out, my being here, hood thing. Took out like I was on the wrong way. I was stopping on the wrong way. Top of that wrong way. They say like a clown Sunday. I've been seen and I'm you know that I'm playing like me. I'm playing in the side, jump up to a minute. Was way back. I'm not gonna in the hands of they ain't doing no. I ain't never worked it. I don't even like rapping when I look. When I keep done,
Noel's checked in for Steven Adams.
Noel.
Here's Ball. He's got 8. Over Paul. And it's Noel with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting in the second quarter 46%. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Paul. Paul missing again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. The pass to Dort. Lots of room. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Dort's got 10.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Wasted no time on that one.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Gallinari left side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Melly, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Ball in the corner. Over Paul. They get the rebound. The fadeaway, and that one's good by Favors. Favors got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Noel. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got 11 rebounds in the game. Redick for three, and the three ball is good. 7 points in the game.
Well, JJ's release is just so quick, even from three.
Here's Dort. He's got 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside, Ball. And another three for New Orleans.
And that kind of shot is not going to do anything to dissuade him from shooting the next one.
Here's Paul. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Thunder shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Goes up on the wing. And Redick the bucket on the assist from Ingram. Redick's got 9.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Paul outside. Pass to Dort. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes long. To the left side wing. From outside the arc. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now the Thunder with it. Pass to Dort. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's Redick on the wing. He's got 9. The open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front of the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
It's almost impossible to be hotter than they were in the first half. They made just about everything they looked at. Even when they were taking bad shots, they were hitting them. They probably can't stay that hot all game, but hey, they might.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you're getting dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And how agile was Zion on that dunk?
Here's Oklahoma City. Gallinari in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. Pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Paul passes to Dort. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Ball kicks to Holiday. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Adams down low. He's covered by Ingram. Adams' shot is good.
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drops in the tray. He's got 11.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college. and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And the free throw, no good. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Now the pass to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 15.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ingram against Adams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Misses the three. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And that one's good, Williamson.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Schroeder passes to Adams. To the right side. Takes the three. And it's Schroeder missing. The Pelican shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Schroeder's gone just 25% from the arc, 2 of 8. Holiday gets the bucket.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it over to Schroeder. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Pass to Diallo. Gallinari with it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, it's Diallo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Williamson kept alive. Another shot. Can't get the layup. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Diallo, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Kicks it to Schroeder. And here's Diallo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Williamson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Williamson's got 33 points. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes it to Gallinari. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Second chance shot. Here's Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. He throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
That free throw, no good.
Steven Adams, one of the players that we talk about whose numbers really never tell you the whole story about how much he impacts the game. Sets a ton of screens and sets a ton of tone for this team on both ends of the floor.
Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Diallo. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Hayes. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Inside. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Ferguson misses.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The three. And it's Schroeder missing. And here are the Pelicans. Here's Okafor. The rebound by Steven Adams. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Ferguson misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Hart. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hart's got 23 points. Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Schroeder. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
16 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fifth rebound in this one. From past the arc, and that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Out to the wing. Ferguson for 3. Here's Adams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Adams has got 11 points.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Ferguson. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Both teams will make substitutions. New Orleans dictating the flow. Puts one up from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Reddick's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Noel.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Here's Hart. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Okafor gets the bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead. I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Still Thunder ball.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. It's good on the putback. Noel's got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Well, he's a great floor general out there, and you can see that ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
To the paint. And Dort gets it to go. He's got 12.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Paul passes to Ferguson. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort, went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
Yeah, he played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Oklahoma City shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Ferguson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Dort. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Dort's got 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Noel, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Count the basket.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Feeds it to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Okafor. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 14 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Alexander Walker. Another one falls for New Orleans. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Paul outside. Here's Dort. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. A nice shot by Melli.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second-chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now. And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Al Paul. The dish to Noel. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Noel's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Moore drops in the layup for 2.
Good touch on the inside from E'Twaun Moore. Never bashful about taking it right to the defense.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. That's a 2 from Paul. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. The Thunder pull it in. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Diallo, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Shot from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Count that one. Baisley's got his first basket.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Diallo, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Paul. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Just love to see Chris Paul operate in that area. Slows himself down. Great balance. That's one of his many strengths.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Nader. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And that one's good. Ingram.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Thunder shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. And there's the pass to Nader. Good, and Paul gets the assist. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's more, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Nader. Count that bucket. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
The Pelicans call timeout. Look who's coming on the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Burton's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Ingram. Near the three-point line, it's more. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Burton. And it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires from the wing. And there's Jackson on the assist by Okafor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Diallo. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Offensive rebound, and Adams with the slam.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Fires top of the key. The shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Nader. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Moore. Money from the wing. Moore's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Burton, the pass to Adams. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Burton. The 3, down to 5 on the shot clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
At the line of the Pelicans, Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Thunder. Passes to Burton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that? Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Nader's shot's good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
From deep, Moore. To the wing right side. Launches a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Moore's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Moore is a quality three-point shooter, so you got to D him up, especially when he's behind the arc.
Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. Okafor's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. New Orleans dictating the flow. Near the 3-point line, it's Moore, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Good shot selection for each one there.
Burton, the pass to Baisley. Here's Schroeder. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got 19 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Pass to Baisley. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. From about 19 feet, again, the Pelicans score. The Thunder shooting 41% for the game. Schroeder outside and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter. Puts one up from 19. Good as the jump shot falls.
Moore knows that he can drill that kind of shot off the dribble.
The pass to Adams. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Moore. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Shots good by Alexander Walker. And here now the Thunder. Now here's Schroeder. Adams outside. Back to Schroeder. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They lead. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
Don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hold on dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I wear a horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to a dad, ain't that a switch? I paved the way, same the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the wintertime lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, yeah. Before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards. Oh, all my losses made me savage, Lately I can't seem to miss. Never cooking in the same pot. I gotta see her in way before I got the call. Now they all wanna hold my falling back just to let it take shape. No squares in the circle. The words get hurtful. I heard that commercial. They gon' let it go. Hide from the side where we don't see. Yeah, with the cost to survive. Turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just mobile, but I rather.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And it's Okafor, that time on the assist by Hayes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
From deep, and another three for New Orleans. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Schroeder in the corner. There's the triple. Pelicans pull it in. There's Jackson with the three. Nader grabs the board. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Derek. Congrats on the win. I know the season can be a grind, but it looked like you guys were having fun out there.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's always fun to win. I'm just coming out here playing my game. Rebounding, defense, that's my game. And coach trusts me, so I couldn't let him down.
Yes, this is an up-and-coming team, and you guys really showed well tonight. Congrats, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.